Welcome back, humble traders. Today I'll be doing a technical breakdown on C Limited, ticker symbol SE. Before I begin, remember to take a second to give the video a like and subscribe as you really help out the channel. Do note that do not provide any power sell calls, but focus on potential traps laid out by the market makers. Without further ado, let's take a look at C Limited. So in my previous video, I did talk about certain potential breakout that C Limited may follow through, but apparently we did not have a follow through, and thereafter we had a red candle sell off, followed by about 3 to 5 days of continuous selling. So it's not a good sign, but nevertheless, the market sentiments are very weak, and it's not really a stock issue, but rather a weak sentiment issue. So moving forward, where exactly are the potential supports coming in for C Limited? You can see that at this current baseline, this red baseline is 110.72. So C Limited is struggling, trying to go above these 110 levels, and you can see that this is essentially the last support for C Limited. Looking at the MACD has already turned and in fact already cut down. So that is not really a good sign. You can see that there may be more downside ahead. So let's take a look at the 2-hour chart to get a better idea of our respective supports coming in. So looking at the 2-hour charts, you can see that the previous support at 125, 118 did not hold well. In fact, you can see that now 118 has in fact support turned resistance. So this is not a good indication. So where exactly are the last supports for C Limited? My personal last support for C Limited is about 104, 105. You can see that at 104 and 105, they are in fact the previous gap up turned into support previously. So 104, 105 is in fact a potential support coming in for C Limited, where we see some buyers coming back in. However, if these were to break down, then we will likely test this mid-90 zones at around 93 to around 95, 97. You can see that there was in fact a gap here that needs to be closed. So this gap was created when we actually gap up for the day somewhere in mid-March. So that being said, there's this gap that needs to be closed, and in the event that 105 and 104 were to break down, we will likely close this gap. But if this gap has been closed and yet we still see some more selling pressure, then high chance that we may go back to test these $85 support levels, which I don't think we will see so soon unless the market sentiments still continue to persist and selling pressure still remains. Then highly likely we will see this $85 in time to come, perhaps next week or in 2 weeks' time. So yep, that's a quick recap. Potential supports coming in for C will be at 104, followed by this closing of gap at $93. And if we were to not see a bounce after this closing of gap, then $85 may be coming up soon for C Limited. So if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to subscribe as you keep the uptrend channel intact. Leave a comment below if you have any stock TA requests. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.